Imagine standing in complete darkness. The silence is absolute. Nearly 1.5 billion kilometers away from the sun, a golden sphere hangs quietly in the void. For thousands of years, civilizations watched this light wander slowly across the night sky. The Romans named it after the god of agriculture and time. When Galileo Galilei aimed his telescope at it in 1610, he saw mysterious years on either side of the planet, but it remained a distant golden point in the dark. At this distance, the planet appears perfectly still. Shimmering gas bands and elegant rings create the impression of a peaceful, painted masterpiece. Distance creates a powerful disguise. This serene view masks the chaos of the outer solar system. This 1995 sequence captures a ring plane crossing. Because Saturn's axis tilts, our perspective shifts. Every 15 years, the rings align edge-on and seem to vanish. This reveals their extreme thinness. Spanning hundreds of thousands of kilometers, they measure just 10 to 100 meters thick. This geometric trick forces us to look closer, stripping away the serenity to find a violent world beneath the beauty. Beneath the upper clouds lies a physical paradox. This data shows a mean density of only 0.687 grams per cubic centimeter. Saturn is the only planet in the solar system that would float if placed in an ocean large enough to hold it. This low density allows for an atmosphere of extreme violence. Hurricane-force winds tear across the planet at speeds exceeding 1,800 kilometers per hour. At the North Pole, these winds form a persistent, massive hexagon. This geometric storm system is large enough to contain 2 Earths and has remained stable for decades. Helium droplets condense in the clouds and sink toward the core. The friction causes Saturn to radiate more heat than it receives. Deeper still, immense pressure transforms hydrogen into an ocean of liquid metal, acting as a massive conductor that powers Saturn's magnetic field. This golden sphere functions as a massive fluid dynamics engine, operating under crushing, lethal pressure deep within its core. Moving outward, the elegant rings dissolve into a different kind of chaos. These rings are composed of billions of individual pieces of ice and rock. Particles ranging from the size of a sand grain to a house constantly collide, merge, and fracture in a highly dynamic orbit. Gravity is actively destroying this massive structure. In a phenomenon known as ring rain, the planet pulls these particles into its atmosphere, causing the rings to slowly disappear. These rings are a fleeting, destructive collision playing out over cosmic time, destined to vanish as gravity pulls the last of the debris inward. Beyond the rings, over 140 confirmed moons orbit the planet. These orbiters function as dynamic, independent worlds defined by intense geological activity. Titan is larger than the planet Mercury. A thick blanket of nitrogen and methane smog hides mountains of ice and lakes of liquid natural gas. The tiny moon Enceladus presents an even more active environment. Beneath a shell of solid ice lies a massive, hidden ocean, kept liquid by internal tidal heat. High-pressure geysers fracture the surface. These plumes blast water vapor, ice crystals, and organic molecules hundreds of kilometers into the vacuum of space. With liquid oceans, complex organic chemistry, and active internal heat, these moons have become primary targets in the search for life beyond Earth. Humanity spent centuries trying to bridge the distance to these chaotic environments. The Cassini-Huygens mission spent 13 years inside the system. It orbited the planet, studied the rings, and sent a probe to make the most distant landing in history on the surface of Titan. In 2017, the mission ended with a deliberate sacrifice. The spacecraft was commanded to plunge into Saturn's atmosphere, burning up to prevent any chance of contaminating the moons with Earth-based microbes. Cassini's destruction was a final act of scientific preservation, ensuring the pristine environments of the moons remain untouched for future study. This high-contrast view shows the ultimate duality of the planet. Visually elegant rings exist alongside unimaginable atmospheric violence. New efforts, like the AI-powered Praxis mission, are being designed to fly directly into the rings to capture material samples and solve the mystery of how they formed. Saturn provides a massive cosmic laboratory. It holds the keys to understanding fluid dynamics, planetary formation, and the building blocks of life itself. Stripping away the peaceful illusions reveals a reality that is more complex, more violent, and more profound.
Subscribe my channel for more informative videos like this.